I write short poems. Don't be alarmed by all the flags. It's like they're like small and hopefully juicy. This first one's called Poppies, because they say poppies like 17 times. Poppies. Poppies for sleep. Poppies for your highway at Ben Limon or Los Gatos. Poppies for your Charles Baudelaire eye drops. Poppies to please my red field of vision. Poppies for a lemon cake. Poppies smack you on the head. Poppies that are closed and poppies that are open. Poppies discontinued at Hobby Lobby. Poppies in a glass jar by your bedstand. Remember the dead poppies. Cats Underwater, a zoo. Cats underwater, as part of a zoo tableau, orange tabby cats, sad, wet fur, they blink, so rarely moldy necks. My sister doesn't feel anything. I was wearing the old black hat on the subway. When I saw the old lover, I think he has a lard ass. Some dumb love. Dive or stay. You were red, your shirt was, though I took home its stripes as tangent material. Red love, what were you, looming, distant, ardent lover? Why did you gather me your restaurant arms? Why trace our distance now? I am weird for you. Your redness escapes me, my draping dreams, your arms all around. Up nursing, then make tea. The word war is far. Furry, says my boy about the cat. I think anthrax or smallpox backs. Pour hot water on dried nettles, filter more water for the kettle. Why try to revive the lyric? Putt-putt the car. After you rescue all the baby animals, the cars can visit them, driving into the zoo saying, yay! But then the game ends before the cars can enjoy the families inside their enclosures. This is a poem beginning with the word and. Prop. And his key had a bike tool. It was multi-tooled, which will be handy when camping or for the inevitable fleeing from marauding suburban desperation. Crops in the front yard next to the driveway. We have a map of San Francisco showing which streets will be underwater. And shadowy shapes, visuals that indicate the former forms of ice cap glaciers. A prop to present to the president. During this period, I was reading about catastrophic global climate change and discovering that some species actually benefit from it, like poison ivy and cockroaches, naturally. I know, we deserve it. And of course, there's extreme weather, not just warming, right? Like lots of tornadoes in the part of the world I was living in at the time. And it's called No Sleep because I had 2 children under the age of 4. No sleep. No sleep, no sleep escape. Milk raining down, turning lilies white. Mena presided over Moonblood, her offerings, young puppies that still sucked their mother. Formaldehyde in the sheets to be wrinkle-free. April 2006, 5 times the average in tornadoes and thriving poison ivy. The sky turns green. Old Roger has died and gone to his grave, gone to his grave, gone to his grave. Old Roger has died and gone to his grave, hi-ho, gone to his grave. Several ice sheets in Greenland have doubled their rate of slide. My boy blows a plastic whistle, parrot-shaped, stamped, made in China. It's the last one. We might be folding Oh, so I was living in Austin, Texas, and when I first moved there from the Bay Area, I hated these boat-tailed grackles. If you've ever been in that part of the world, they make this raucous noise, and they fly at sunset, and they gather in great numbers, and they shit everywhere, and they jump up on your cafe table and steal your tofu at Whole Foods, and I hated them, and then I realized, actually they're actually very resourceful. They're scavengers. They make the best in this sort of circumstance with humans, fucking things up. They make a lot of noise. They shit everywhere. They're opportunists. They're like poets. So I decided I really like grackles. And here I'm wondering how edible they might be. There's also a low-growing, shade-loving plant called a Turk's cap, because they have these jaunty red flowers, and when they close, they make a hip that you can eat that's high in vitamin C. So I'm thinking about that too. We might be folding laundry. I am fucked, having never learned to start a fire without matches. Now I'm Boy Scouted. I'm cooking eggs. Are grackle eggs edible? Stringy meat from scavengers, surely. We could eat Turk's cap's pods, or insects, roly-polies, but there are not enough of them either, and likewise he realizes my beekeeping dreams are gauzy, with no uncomfortable moments like Little House on the Prairie, the televised one with freckles. Walk from the taco shop with fat styrofoam boxes. I'm almost as old Elvis. without the pain pills. We should really collect shoes of future sizes for our boys' feet. My oven says clear off. My toilet seats are new and made in China. For lunch, what did I have for lunch? The boys are monitored in front of electronics so I could have poetry and cook. First it was too warm, and now very cold with icy threats in the National Guard in Missouri, how polar bears are melting in the drowning spaces. There is no room in the shiny, expensive car to take us all to California. Thanks.